Sanbonani, Dumelang, Siyanamukela kumlando wethu. In this video, we are going to be looking at Emcimbini, how the song came about, whose song is it, and why there was so much hoo-ha on social media about the song. Emcimbini, one of the best amapiano songs ever, was produced by Musiq, featuring Aymos, an upcoming vocalist at that time. The song borrows a vocal performance from Samthing Soweto's Thandawena Part 2, which is the distinctive part that makes Emcimbini a classic record. Apparently, Samthing Soweto didn't like the fact that they used his vocal on the song, and it's understandable. He's a creative, and Ispitipiti was not that old of an album, and they took a part of that body of work to create another song. Ispitipiti was released 20 September 2019, and Emcimbini was released early 2020. A year haven't even passed after the release of Ispitipiti, and they were already sampling the album. It was Musiq, Aymos, and T.O. Star Quality that made Emcimbini.
Ngisasho khuluma ngomcimbini manje yithi sadala umcimbini bekuyimi ku Musiq uthi Star Quality lo mshita lo yangithola yithi sadala umcimbini besida 3 men sashayo shona malanga iproject yonke kuyimi na mshita one night enhle bangikwatisa.
Maphorisa then came in and brought in Samthing Soweto, and he reluctantly became a part of the song to give it the blessing it needed. Maphorisa then received some backlash after conversing on an Instagram live that day, meaning him and Kabza the Small took Emcimbini from Musiq. One of the reasons why they took Emcimbini is that Musiq wanted to keep all the hits to himself. And the other reason is that Samthing Soweto didn't like the idea of his vocal being sampled.
The game, Joe, like sometimes you have to be fucking selfish. For that moment, or net we're not gonna survive, or no. Okay, maybe this song is mine. Puri, this song is mine. Kainyaka pina. Now when Mess used to do that, Mess used to be selfish. Understand? And unfortunately, Emcimbini, why we took it, why me and Kabza took Emcimbini, because Nena Lesaga, why Musiq usampoti Samthing Soweto. He took Afrobeat, Samthing Soweto, I sample that. Understand? We played that song go live. Here dala ko reng baragin Samthing Soweto freaked. And why the boys are sampling me 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3? I beg somebody Samthing Soweto. I beg them fan. This song is big and whatever. And then nearly abafana. So I want to okay sharp. Please, can verse.
In fact, it wasn't the first time Puri took a song from one artist to give it to another. In this case, he gave it to himself and Kabza the Small. Agulalegi was initially Shasha's song, but it was given to Samthing Soweto.
We first made Amantombazane that came out on his project, him and Kabza, Scorpion Kings. And then that gave me it was a catalyst for me to be like, oh, okay, Lente Piano, I'm actually good at it. Yeah. So I started making more songs, and actually, Aglalegi was started off by Shasha.
Wow.
He's the one who started the song off, and then I joined in later, and then we decided that, okay, I'll release it.
Howard, a singer, songwriter, and a record producer that worked closely with Maphorisa, appeared on episode 324 of Podcast and Chill with MacG, accusing DJ Maphorisa of taking his songs that ended up being included in DJ Maphorisa and Kabza the Small's album, Scorpion Kings.
Yeah. When in particular you're not even mentioned and it's like a huge hit.
It's a big song.
And you're not making anything. Nothing. Why then do you continue to make music for this guy?
Because he goes to Puri and Puri says, we'll solve it. Exactly. Scorpion Kings thing, when it came out, the Amapiano wave.
Yeah.
All the tracks I've sang on Ne?
And he sang on a lot, bro.
He said, he came to me, it's like, yo, dog, we're doing this song for you. Dog, you're a star, dog. Now you have to have a song. You have to, we're making a single for you, an album or whatever, And then a month later, the song is on Scorpion Kings. 3 of my songs are on Scorpion Kings.
No way,
The
this
other
can't be
one,
Pori.
the other one, I
Pori,
did.
Pori, Pori.
I did.
Matumani. This must be Matumani, not Pori.
Oh, he promised him stardom. But in his head, he's like, I'm a dumb star.
do you know?
Stardom.
Even Ubusuku Bonke with the vocalistic. Yeah.
Wow, bro.
He said, dog, we're making this song for you. It's on Stokey's album. Drive, it's an old song I did back then. I did a cover for it. He took 2 of my songs, put them on Stokey's album.
Damn,
I
that's
signed
crazy.
for them.
Yeah.
Stokey took them, everything, but I was like, bro, come on, all the work that I did for you.
Even Scorpion Kings was initially Kabza's small solo album, and Pori decided without letting Kabza know that he was releasing it under Scorpion Kings.
So when I was say like I know
Ah, Joe, na ke magetse re ntse music. Na ke tseba relo release album yaka. Wa bo ne re spana go di album yaka. How motho aya LA. Ano upload e fetsa tshwara flight. Are Scorpion Kings. Ana Jona Kings, mara Scorpion Kings kweno kilenga Scorpion Kings.
Yeah, I know. Nilum jaho fela. Yeah, come quickly. All right, don't need so.
I think Uspani said this November thing.
Yeah.
Because of 50th November, November.
Yeah.
So
Even after receiving some backlash when he was accused of stealing Kabza's work and exploiting upcoming artists, Pori was not shaken. He went on to say Scorpion Kings was the best decision he ever made, and he didn't have any regrets.
Le believe nthongwe le ngwe le utlwang go strateng nthongwe le ngwe le utlwang go strateng motho anga tweeta no porungirile so you gonna believe porungirile so you gonna believe you are believing about like hona no le go believer you want to make the Scorpion King decision a bad idea. Yes, cops, I didn't know anything about it. I decided that shit. And that's the best decision I made for my life, for the culture, for the piano, for everything. Best decision. A harsh one, but what the best. Look at us now. Una the album today.
Whether we like it or not, clearly this is how Pori moves. When he makes a decision, he executes. And those that are directly affected will know after, not prior.
The reason why I was asking those questions, it's because in light of what's going on right now, you see that on social media, everyone's talking about, they're going back to Kabza talking about Pori dropping Kabza's album as Scorpion Kings and going to LA over a flight. He kind of also dropped your song, which you're not ready to drop. We listened, there's a verse you're not ready to drop. And he just dropped it.
Even the Abat you look at John, I didn't know it was going to drop.
And he just dropped it.
I saw people tagging me. I'm like, really? Yeah.
You're like, which one?
He didn't tell you like at all? Yeah. But that's how Pori operates. If you operate with Pori, that's how he moves. Okay. Even Sony has had to adjust sort of to the fact that that's how he moves.
Bro, I heard how much...
so Pori's a big dog, nigga. Pori don't gotta call nobody to ask nobody permission.
Just fuck us.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's Lord Pori.
When we look at things with the polarized mind, trying to figure out what's right or wrong, we miss out on the truth which we can find when we read between the lines. Musiq is Pori's artist. That's how we ended up having access to Samthing Soweto's vocals. He didn't intend to offend Samthing Soweto, but nevertheless he did, and Pori intervened by providing a solution that he thought was best for the situation. After all, Black Boy, No Money Gang, and Piano Hub are Pori's labels. Not that it gives him permission to do as he please, but we can all agree that someone has to make a decision. Someone has to take the lead. And with the experience that Pori has in the music industry, at least people should give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's be honest, Maphorisa would be considered a marketing genius if he was not a brand. and he was just the guy behind the scenes, pulling the strings, knowing which song must be given to which artist, and managing the affairs of his record labels as successful as he does. What makes Phori's situation complex when people look at him is that he's the owner of the record labels, and there's responsibilities that comes with holding that space. He's an artist and also a record producer, but people don't separate the different roles that this individual play. We are going to be guilty of the greatest ingratitude if we don't appreciate that Phori actually managed to convince Samthing Soweto to hoy in a verse on Emcimbini. Even though Samthing Soweto felt betrayed for being sampled, and before working with Black Boy, he wouldn't let anybody mess around with his vocals.
Most of my career, I actually recorded myself.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I learned a thing or two about recording. And then now I have the ability or the confidence to work with other people.
Ability and confidence.
Yeah, because before I didn't.
All right.
I would never let anyone touch my vocals.
Emcimbini became the soundtrack of what was going to be the first ever Scorpion Kings live concert at Sun Arena Times Square, which was supposed to happen 11 April 2020 but was postponed due to lockdown. Yes, there might have been a saga, as Phori puts it, that followed the birth of Emcimbini, but the fact remains that it's a great classic piano record. Without Emcimbini, we wouldn't have Samarian Boy, the record that introduced Musiq to most amapiano lovers across the world.
So yeah, but anyway, Samarian Boy, dog. I was bored in studio late at night, AMs. I started making the beat. I was with a friend, Official Queen. That's the guy I produced most of my R&B music with. I made the beat. At that time, Coco and I said Coco. Thinking of my new singer. No. So at that time, Coco.
It's you.
No.
That song was
Keys.
Yeah, Mohau Keys. The time that song was popping.
But wait, you're also a vocalist.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I can hear the way you just did that. I can hear
Yeah, just flex. It was a young flex.
There's some tone there that's like,
yo.
But yeah, and then also Emcimbini.
That was the time.
That was the time. So guitars were being implemented on my piano at the same time. Was popping. So I was like, I never feel it clean. Let me fuse these.